Hello, Coach Holmes here, and today we're going to be talking about the second part of the test review. All right, this is the second part to it. There's also a little bit of more that we're going to go over, as well as the test review is concerned. So, just to start off, we want to find the area of the indicated shaded sector of the circle to the nearest 10. So this problem is very similar to finding the arc length, but the only difference is that we're looking for the area here. We're looking for this area. So that means I'm going to go A over pi r squared equals to the degree over 360. Okay, so we got to figure out what the pi, the radius, and the degree for it. So we know what pi is. We know pi is 3.14, but the radius here is 4 meters. The degree is 105 over 360. So if I work this out, so I'm going to go ahead and work it out completely because I know 4 squared is 16. So 3.14 times 16, I'm going to move it over here, it's 50.24 equals 105 over 360. So now at this point, I just got to cross multiply. So 360A equals to 105 times 50.24. 5,275.2. Then I got to divide by 360. That gives me A equals 2. 14.653 repeating, which I can round it up to 14.7. Okay. So I can round this number up and make it 14.7. Next, we want to find the area of composite figures, which those are just two shapes being combined together. Now, I got a rectangle, which is length times width, and a semicircle, or half of a circle, which is going to be pi r squared, but I got to divide that by 2 since it's only half of it. All right. Now, I know the length right here is going to be 20. The width is here, which is 15. So 20 times 15 is going to give me 300. Now, if I know this is 15, this is 15 as well. So I got to figure out half of 15 to find my radius, which is 7.5. So 3.14 times 7.5 squared over 2. Which if I multiply all this out, I get 176.625 over 2. 88.31, and I'm just going to round it up to 2 decimal places. Then all I gotta do is add them up together. So 388.31, which I'm gonna say 388.3, since I wouldn't be able to round up. Now for this one, you still use the area of a rectangle, but since I have a triangle, it's going to be 1/2 times base times height. So that's going to give me the area of a triangle, but I also need to add it to the area of a rectangle. Next, we want to find the area of this kite. Now, if this length is 16 right here, this is 16 as well. And this is going to be 12 because this length is 12. All right. So all I gotta do is add the diagonal lines, which one of them would be 24, second one would be 32. And the reason why that's important is because the area of this kite is 1/2 times diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. Now, diagonal 1 is 24, diagonal 2 is 32. So I just gotta multiply it out. 24 times 32, which is 768. And half of that is 384. So my answer for 17 is 384. And just to let y'all know, even with a kite, well, this is a rhombus, my fault. This is a rhombus. But since this is a kite, remember, this diagonal line is going to be bisected by this. So this is going to be 9 as well. Okay? But this will help you get started on number 18. Now, to find area of a regular polygon, we got to be able to find both the apothem and the perimeter. Now remember, the apothem is the length from the center of the polygon down to the side where it's perpendicular. So in this case right here, it's going to be 11. Now the perimeter for this, all the way around, is 16. So I got to add 16 5 times. Which gives me 80. So my perimeter is 80. So I replace P with 80. And I do 80 times 11, 880. And half of that is 440. So number 19 is going to be 440. Right then and there. Now, and the very last problem we're going to be working on is the change in area and perimeter. So, if I want to find the perimeter, let's imagine this being the original figure. Original, okay? So for the original, let me rewrite that. The original, I want to find my perimeter. Well, better yet, here we go. I'm going to set it up as like a table. I'm going to set it up as perimeter and area. So my perimeter, remember, opposite sides are congruent to each other. So this will be 4, and this will be 3. So 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3, that's going to give me 14. And my area is length times width, which in this case, it's 12. All right? Now, if I tripled it, if I tripled the length, that means that, so imagine this is the triple. That means that instead of 3, it's 9. Instead of 4, it's 12. So, if I want to find the perimeter, add 12 plus 12 plus 9 plus 9, and that's going to give me 42. So my perimeter is 42. Now to find my area, I just got to do 9 times 12, which is 108. Now if I want to find out the factor for it, I know that 3 times 14 is going to give me 42. So the perimeter changed by a factor of 3 But if I do 108 divided by 12, that'll give me 9, which, remember, the change in area is going to be the factor squared. Like in this case, since it's triple, I'm just going to square the 3, and that will give me my factor for the area. So, make sure that you watch these videos if you need to make sure that you get a good understanding of this. Also, be prepared for the test. Good luck. Hang in there. Y'all have a good day.